A real nail-biter. And boy do I hate Spectre. Hey everybody, Templar74 here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video is going to be my thoughts and impressions regarding episode 34 of Yu-Gi-Oh VRAINS. And I do have a lot of things I want to say about this episode, but I do want to start off before I actually start talking about the episode by apologizing for the late release of this video. VRAINS was really late coming out today, so I didn't even get a chance to watch the video till afternoon classes, so that's probably why this video is coming out at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. But anyway, with that being said, let's talk about the episode. So this episode, we actually start off not with Blue Angel, but we actually start off with Playmaker and Ignis. They're continuing their way to the Tower of Hanoi, and Ignis reminds Playmaker that, hey, there's only 5 hours left till this thing activates, and that's when they start talking about Revolver's game and how Playmaker has to defeat him in order to win the game. And Ignis even makes the comment of, a game that destroys the entire network, this is no fun game. And that's when Playmaker says, I will stop Revolver, and that's when Ignis tells him, and that's why you are Playmaker. But anyway, after we see that little interaction, we go back to Blue Angel, who currently is in the middle of her duel with Spectre. Now, if you guys remember last episode, we were left on a cliffhanger where Blue Angel just drew a card, and she realized that there is a way. And actually, this episode was unique, and this is something, before I talk more about the episode, I do want to get off track here. This episode actually did something really interesting, at least for me. They basically had Blue Angel try multiple strategies to take Spectre down, and not one of these things managed to work to defeat Spectre, which I really am seething at him for this. But anyway, these strategies include the Link summon of Trickstar Crimson Heart and Light Arena, along with a new spell card, Trickster Bouquet, which is used to raise Sun Avalon Darius's attack points to 1800. And we actually see this fail, because not only was Spectre able to block the damage, he was able to basically just go through and take Crimson Heart, especially after he Link summons Sunvine Thrasher, another one, and raises its attack points higher than Crimson Heart. So now we actually see Spectre with two of Blue Angel's monsters and his own, and Blue Angel realizes it didn't work. She failed. So we see on the next turn, we see Spectre come out and he upgrades Sun Avalon again. And again, Sun Avalon is just becoming harder and harder to destroy. And that is what Blue Angel emphasizes the entire episode, is that Sun Avalon's only mission is to protect Spectre, just like the Trickstars, their job is to protect her. And we see her trying to draw all these kinds of parallels throughout the episode to the Blue Angel book. But anyway, that doesn't work. Spectre ends up upgrading his tree again, his Sun Avalon card again, and we actually see Blue Angel go back at it. She tries another strategy, this one taking a page out of Playmaker's playbook. She actually does the continuous Link summon, which is actually really cool to see Blue Angel use the continuous Link summon. And she is able to bring out Trickstar Delphidium. And if I'm not pronouncing that right, I apologize. But anyway, this crazy monster actually comes out, and using its effect, Blue Angel is able to raise its attack strength all the way to 5300, which in theory should be enough to destroy Spectre. Shocker. Spectre stopped the damage. And that was the trend throughout the episode. So we then see Spectre take another turn. He tells Blue Angel, please save me. And we actually see him messing with her heart and that book. And we actually even see him cry blue tears a little bit later on. But this continuous teasing is just ticking off Blue Angel. So with anger and a little bit of determination that she's going to save this guy, even though he is maniacal and he's going to destroy her, well, most likely anyway, if he wins, we actually see Blue Angel go all out for one more strategy, and that is to reuse the combination that she used at the start of the duel using a special trap card, Trickstar Temptation. And using this card, she's able to bring back her 3 banished Trickstar reincarnation cards, and she can actually set them the turn they are played, which is very rare for a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards, you usually have to wait till the following turn before you can activate them. You can't activate them the turn they're set in most cases. This was not one of those cases. But using those and Trickstar Licorsica's combo, she tries to go after his life points, and actually she does manage to knock Specter's life points down to 1600, and there's actually 1 attack left with this combination. So it appears that Blue Angel is going to win, but we actually see Specter activate the card he was able to bring back earlier in the duel from the graveyard, and basically this card wrecks Blue Angel because he's able to raise his life points by the type of monster that's on the field. And he, of course, chooses the fairy type, which it would be the Trickstars. And altogether, he's able to raise his life points to an astonishing 8,800. And Blue Angel, although earlier in the duel was able to raise her life points by 5,000, she's already on her last 1,000. And she's set to lose that 1,000 thanks to her own trap card. But Specter, before he goes on and does the final act of the duel, he say, I could do nothing and let your own trap card destroy you, but I'm going to go ahead and do you a favor right now and finish you off. You will be joining Ghost Girl soon enough. And he actually takes the Blue Angel book and tears it in half right in front of Blue Angel as he says, I cried tears of blue. And you know what that means from the book. That means I must destroy the imposter Blue Angel because you are the evil monster. As he tears the book in half and it starts to catch fire in front of Blue Angel. And then he goes in for the attack and wipes Blue Angel's life points down to 0 and actually takes her up into a pedal tornado where he says, remove the wings of the false Blue Angel, and we see her wings shatter behind her. But the thing is, this tornado did not go completely unnoticed because Playmaker and Ignis saw it, and Playmaker is wondering what is that, but we also see her own brother and his security aide, and we also see these press guys, Yamamoto and his cameraman. They're all watching this, and Zaizen is going into full-blown panic mode because he knows what Spectre is capable of doing. Aoi just lost the duel, so most likely something bad is going to happen to her. But then, of course, he also doesn't know that Playmaker saw this happen. Now, what Playmaker does is a little bit speculative. I've seen theories from anywhere where he diverts his attention from going after Revolver to go back to see what's happened, and he actually jumps in and takes on Spectre before Blue Angel has a chance to be turned into Data along with Ghost Girl. And I've also seen theories that he just completely ignores it. Blue Angel becomes Data like Ghost Girl. And then once Playmaker takes out Revolver, they all return, which is a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry, everybody. It's always been a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! For that to happen, but I don't think that's going to happen in this case. So anyway, overall, I give this episode an 8 out of 10 in my opinion. This episode was really well written, really well done, although I did not particularly like the outcome for Blue Angel. I was really hoping she was going to win. Still very happy with this episode. It had a lot of development. It had a lot of the evil villain Spectre going after and ripping into hearts, and it was entertaining overall to watch, although Spectre is really OP in my opinion. He really is the new Yuri of Vrain, or the Yuri of Arc 5 compared to Vrains. So, yeah, Yuri of Vrains, let's call it that. But anyway, as always, in the comments section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What were your thoughts on Blue Angel versus Spectre? What do you think is going to happen to Blue Angel? Do you think Playmaker is going to come to her aid and save her before she gets turned into Data? Do you think she's going to be turned into Data and then saved by Playmaker later? Just what are your guys' thoughts about all this in the comments section down below? Because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. All right, everybody, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.